Right, hello YouTube. I apologise straight away for the audio. I am still having issues, I know this. I can't do much about it. Right, what I am doing today is challenging Buzzer is a Bee, a fellow YouTuber and friend of mine, to a FTL challenge. For the first challenge, we are going to be doing a one crew survival challenge, so using only one crew member, you have to make it all the way to the end. Now, this wouldn't be too hard, except we've also said we cannot use this ship. Give me a moment to find it. Which only has one crew anyway. We can't use this. It's built to work with one crew, so we can't use it. So I am going to have to choose which ship I want to use to try and win with. And it's not an easy choice. I think I'm going to go for this ship. So the idea behind the challenge is we make the video, we stick it up on YouTube, and we see who gets the most, I don't know, subscribers or likes or everything really. And that's how we choose the winner for each challenge. Now, I'm recording this a day late due to issues with Bandicam. I do like Bandicam, but not when it's being like this, like it's been recently. So, let's start. Now, I'm using the Captain's Edition mod, which doesn't change much, but does change a few things. So I add things like space stations and change the graphics and things. So it will look a little bit different to his video. Now, for my crew, I'm only allowed one. So I'm going to have the unfreezes. There may be a few issues with the game because it's Bandicam doesn't like playing with this at the same time. The crew member I should be keeping is this slug. Those lot I'm going to leave there to starve to death. Starve of oxygen to death, if you know what I mean. What a wonderful first jump. We're also going to see who can make it the furthest in this challenge, so we don't really know who yet. So this ship, of course, has the artillery beam, which is very useful. Especially as I figured, as we're not allowed more crew, I can't have a weapons operator or anything, because I probably want them to be on the pilot, really, so I can jump away when I need to. Great, ion when there's a sun. Okay, let's use the missiles. Now, there may be some frame rate issues in the recording as well. I really hope there aren't, but it's possible, so apologise for them in advance. Now, one advantage I do have is that I can open all the doors because I don't need the oxygen. I only need it in one room. So I can have all the doors open to help repel boarders and such. However, I'm going to want to upgrade them to keep my slug pilot safe. Because if he dies, well, I've lost. Great. Okay, a few things on fire, but they're not going to be an issue as they're going to go out. Oh, I have just realised I'm going to need oxygen to get into repair stuff. So if anything gets broken, I'm going to have to shut the doors. So yeah, this might not be the best plan. Come on, drop the shields. Only a drone. Yeah, this may be a very short video, I don't know, it depends on how well this fight goes. Ah, that'll be the artillery beam. Okay, that's the first fight done. Warning oxygen low. Yeah, I know game. I've got all the doors open. And I'm near a sun. This is probably a stupid idea, but hey. And an empty room I'm not using is on fire, and it's running out of oxygen anyway, so it's going to put itself out. Oh good, I haven't jumped another sun. For a small feat, no. No, go die. Actually, I should probably put that on the shields, so that charges faster. Your lasers are worthless, and nobody will get that reference. Okay, shouldn't need the missiles anymore. Keep aiming for the shields. Not too worried about the damage that bomb can do. I don't think it can do too much. Now my only issue is going to be if my oxygen room is hit, so I think I better close the doors on that, so at least that's got some oxygen in it if it gets damaged and then I can't recharge the oxygen. This is probably not making much sense, but I know what I mean, and that's the main thing. Okay, fire a missile. Yeah, I'll accept your surrender, because obviously the less work I have to do, the better. Oh, good. That is a space station. Again, you won't see these on Buzz's video because he hasn't got the Captain's Edition. Basically what these are strong AI ships essentially. They have a high hull, they usually have quite a large crew, and they often give you larger amounts of scrap if you stay around longer, which will also make the Royal Fleet advance. So they're kind of a good thing and kind of not. As far as my challenge goes, they're probably going to hurt my chances of winning. Captain, the shields are down. Well, shoot to kill then. What have they got? Why have they activated their beam weapon? They can't even get through my shields with that. Or is that a glaive beam? No, I think... I'm not sure... No, it's a pike beam, isn't it? And why have they got that on? They can't hit me. I was trying to repair it. Let's shoot down their teleporter so they can't board. I really don't want to be boarded right now. That would not be fun. Because they could just run straight to my slug, and then I'm in trouble. I need to upgrade the blast doors. I'll take that artillery beam. Yeah, send more time to collect the extra stuff. That's totally worth it. The rebels will get closer in this time, but time well spent, I reckon. Okay, let's disable the med bay, have the artillery beam more powered. Usually when I'm using the ship I try and get that to max immediately because it's really good. Even if you can't aim it, it pierces shields, so... Investigate. Try and... Great, I've been given a crewman, hooray! Except I'm only allowed one crew member, so you go there and die. Well that was worth it. You've been saved from this planet in deactivation, and I'm going to send you off to your death in an oxygen empty room. I mean, not oxygen empty? No, vacuum room, I guess. Let's go to the distress call. I don't have enough money to be worth going to a shop. Lead them to their destination. Why not? And then another distress signal immediately. This is going well, I think. Wait, no it isn't. Well, I shouldn't technically use my Engi as he's not really meant to be there, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to ignore that. Undiscovered nebula number 423. There probably are quite a lot. Do I wanna... Oh, I wanna purchase your unknown weapon. Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay, that's the Engi gone. This is going surprisingly well so far. I'm starting to get a bit weirded out by how easy this has been. Right, what do I want to do? I'm going to ignore... Oh, hang on. Oh, they've only got a beam. Oh, they've only got a beam. In that case, I'm going to attack them. Fudge, it's a huge beam and they have got something else. Okay, yeah, focus on the weapons, I think. I got plenty of missiles, so it should be okay. Plus, I can see where their crew are. But I'm not really targeting them. Now, I don't know entirely what weapons they are because I've got Captain's Mod, so it changes... One of the parts of that changes the graphics slightly. So I don't actually know what I'm fighting, really. I guess that was... I don't know, that looked like a bomb teleporter, but it didn't seem to do much damage. Anyway, aim for the shields. I apologise for the sound of my breath on the microphone. This is an error I don't seem to be able to sort. Either I speak this close to the microphone quite loudly and you can hear me, or I don't and you can't hear me at all. If I speak any further away, you can't hear me. So I do have a few issues, basically, which you know if you've watched any of my other videos. But who actually has watched any of my other videos? Not many people. Not too bad on the artillery beam there, though. Oh, they got something back online. What is that? Is it beam? Is it a bomb launcher? I don't know. I'm hoping it's nothing. Oh. It's a laser. Did it just shoot through my shields? I didn't see it did any damage, so... There might be an anti-crew laser or something. I know there are a few weapons like that. Yeah, I think this mod added things like anti-crew lasers and missiles, and I think there was a few new types of beam. I think there might have been... I think it was an ion drone. There might have been one of the... I think there's an ion drone in the code anyway. They've actually built it and got it working. There are cruisers now in the Rebel fleet, so you sometimes fight kind of sub-boss enemies if you let the Rebel fleet catch up with you, which is not fun, trust me. You know, that usually ends your run or wounds you quite badly. So you do get a huge reward for doing so. Even though, obviously, the Rebel fleet are there, I presume you somehow managed to collect the reward because, I don't know, they're scared of you, I guess? Anyway, that's him down. Yeah, grab the extra stuff, why not? The Rebel fleet catch up slower in Novas, Nebulas even. Anyway, so... Oh, poop. I've been bought. Okay, that's gone well. Hide in the oxygen room. And I can flood the air out of there. Oh, why have I opened the oxygen room? That's meant to be shut. Meant to be the only room with oxygen on the ship. And why is it not refilling? Well, his health isn't going down anyway. Those intruders can't be having much of a fun time. Fight him off, fight him off. In fact, no, run to the... Okay, this challenge might end here. Come on, I don't want to die here. Defire the artillery beam, it's doing nothing at the moment. Hide in the med bay. Okay, well, it looks like 2 of the intruders have died, so I guess I'm doing something right. 1 left. So this is why I kept the slug. I figured it was a good idea, and it looks like it was. Okay, a little bit of lag there. So, and FTL isn't normally this bad for me. I know it's fairly lag-free for pretty much anyone, actually, but it's just because I'm recording at the same time. My computer is bleep. I mean, come on, that's why my username is Master of the Lag. It's not for no reason. Okay, let's increase the oxygen. I'll tell you what, I'll keep all the parts with oxygen in. In fact, I'm going to skip ahead to when I finish repairs. Okay, the ship is back online. We have oxygen running through the entire ship. Let's continue. Now, if I'd thought about it properly, I'd have named my ship and my crew, because I've only got one. I probably should have, but... Stay hidden. The less fighting I have to do, the better. And there's... Oh jeez, I want to go for another 2 nebula and awesome... Yeah, I haven't got a very nice grid. I'll go through the nebulas and then the hostile sectors. Ah, quest. I wonder when that will show up. Ah, look. This is part of the captain's ship mod. You see this? What are they giving me? Ah, wait, Frig Mine Layer. What's that? Ah, 3 hull damage piercing missile. No damage to anything else. I would say that was worth it. I thank you, random cruiser number 16. I don't know which one. Disable those. Yeah, this is one of the Captain's Edition weapons. They added in mines, which only do hull damage because they're hitting the outside of the ship. But yeah, though it's not a very nice grid, I seem to have had a fairly nice run of it so far. Oh, delay the rebels? No. Okay, it's going to be a long time before they catch up with me, I'm not worried about that. Ah! Shop. I should probably be able to sell my stuff and get something nice here. Oh yeah, they also added in a sort of trading system where you can buy these augments and stuff that you can sell later. I'm not sure what the idea behind them is though. I don't want these, what do I want? Let's fix my ship and buy a little fuel. And I'm going to clear the exit and then head to that quest. Okay, well I need my missiles, so ignore. Haha, fire beam drone. This just sounds like a brilliant idea, but it's expensive and I don't have a drone control, so let us move on. Now, I don't know what Buzzer's really doing with his video. I know he's doing the same challenge, so he'll be trying to finish it with only one crew. What his actual strategies or anything are going to be, I don't know. So it could be quite interesting to see what he's done. Hint hint, watch his vid as well. I mean, come on, the idea is we're challenging each other, so it doesn't make much sense to just watch one. Maybe we'll even edit them together, I don't know, I'll have to ask him, but... Draw... I only have one crew member. I wonder what happens if I... Okay, I'm going to try this, you know what? It may kill me now, but I want to find out what happens. I haven't died, I'm on this ship. Can I just take over and get that ship? Okay, well, I've died in the most embarrassing way possible, I think. I did basically just say, okay, I give up. But without quitting, so that's something, I guess. I guess my captain's going to live his life out as a slave now. That's gone really badly, basically. Yeah, well, again, watch Buzzer's video to see how well he's done. Comment in the comment section, I suppose. What am I thinking? Where else did you comment? Who you think's won, or who you think's better, or whatever. And yes, goodbye, YouTube.